Look at that. That little ribbon of cream cheese there. This bread is moist, full of that lovely pumpkin flavor. Hi friends, thank you for joining me in my little kitchen. I'm so excited. Well, it is fall, it is harvest, and we're talking about pumpkin. Oh my goodness, the things that you can make with pumpkin and butternut squash and pumpkin puree and all of that goodness, and the spices and the warm spices and the soups. I don't know, I just really love this time of year, but I will miss the farmer's market and all those fruits and vegetables. So anyway, well, today we are going to make a pumpkin cream cheese with a cinnamon streusel loaf or bread. You could call it bread. Why don't we call it bread? You know, baked in a loaf pan. Loaf, bread, whatever. It'll taste great. This is my second time doing this because the first time, I don't know what happened. I thought I did the video, but I think I deleted it. So we're doing it again. And I don't know. I don't think I mind that. So let's get going here. Okay, there is a lot of stuff going on here. I don't know why I have this. All of this is for the pumpkin bread. I try to have all my ingredients right where I have them instead of doing a lot of stop and go. So we are going to start with the strudel, the cinnamon pecan streusel, or streusel crumb, whatever. So I guess I do need that thing. We are going to chop up, what did I say here? Oh, about a half a cup of pecans. And then I have a half a cup of flour. No, 2/3 cup of flour, 8 tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna cut up 2/3 cup of pecans. I had 2 different directions here. I forgot which one I was going with. It's October. It's November. It is fall. I am loving it. I love seeing all the colors on the leaves and everything. Let's see if I can put these in my pocket. I think I should have put my hairband in or something. But anyway, we're gonna just chop this up a little bit. I am so excited for this time of year. This weekend, I'm gonna go see my daughter and her husband. Fun, fun, fun. Maybe I'll bake or make something with her. She loves doing the bread. I think she's getting into the sourdough bread, like my daughter-in-law, Audrey, is. And I know Isabel would like to do that. So anyway, we are making pumpkin strudel. So we're gonna have 2/3 cup of pecans. Oops. I gotta see where my 1/3 cup is. Do I have a bowl here? I thought I had a bowl here. I probably put it away and thinking I didn't need it. I wanna make sure I get the, 2/3 cup. If you're a little shy, it's not gonna kill the bread. I just like that little crunch. And this is gonna go on top of the bread and also in between with the cream cheese kind of thing going on. So you want to chop them up. You don't want big, huge chunk, but you don't want like grind up pecans either. Oops. Yes, this is 1/3 cup. So let me see here. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Is this oh yeah, this is 1/3 cup. No, I can't do this one. You know what we're gonna do? Sorry. We're gonna take this out. This egg cracked, and I was afraid that it would, kind of leak out. So we are going to do 1/3 cup. We're gonna do 2/3 cup. There we go. Just a little bit more to make that third. So yeah, I'm gonna go see my daughter. Not much is really going on. You know, when the rainy season starts here, oh, that's what I was gonna say. When it rains here, sometimes we may get wind. It's kind of a bummer because we don't have a lot of trees in, you know, like you do in the Midwest and all that change those colors, the leaves into those colors. And so when the rains come here and the wind and everything, it's kind of like blows off all the leaves too soon. I get kind of bummed. So I'm like, I want them to last just a little bit longer. But I don't know, pumpkin flavor is kind of used for the fall and during the winter times and during the holidays, because I would make this bread during, you know, the winter's times too. I mean, just because it's not the holiday or pumpkin season. This bread is so good. So, okay, let me get a third cup here. Okay, that's a 1/3. I just need to chop up a little bit more. Sorry, I meant to do a lot of this earlier. Because it's not like you guys all don't know how to chop nuts. In fact, I'm going to scoot this up because some are falling on the floor and I really don't want Daisy to get them. Because I don't think nuts are good for dogs. What do you think? But I'm doing some lives a couple of times a month. I hope you guys are joining me on my lives on Facebook and YouTube. They're kind of fun. My friend and I, Lisa and I, she's also my business partner. And we do our lives together. I kind of like pretend we're Hoda and Jenna, or when Kathy Lee was on there. Hoda and Kathy Lee. Oh, I love them too. I don't know, just fun chit chat, nothing too serious. But, you know, we're kind of trying to get some guests on. You know, some people you may know, but some people you don't. But just, I'm all about hearing other people's stories about, you know, maybe going through what I'm going through, you know, the last third of our life, or being a new parent, or, you know, just some of the challenges that they may have overcome, or, you know, being tested in certain areas of their life, whether it be job or kids, or anyway, just people's stories. I think we can learn a lot from people's stories without feeling like we have to be an expert. Because, to tell you the truth, I'm not even an expert on my own life. That's why it's fun to hear other people's stories. So we can see what things we can do. So, that being said, you can always message AR Little Kitchen? Yeah. You can always message arlittlekitchen.com. No, arlittlekitchen@gmail.com. If you guys have an interesting story or want to share something, we'll see if it's, if we can do that. But by the time you see this, I don't know what time of year. We may only get one in December. But, you know, it's something we can always keep people in mind. But check it out. Check out my lives, Facebook and Instagram. And I think they go in stories. Anyway. Chris is out playing pinochle with some friends that he's been doing this with for a very, very long time. He doesn't play very much anymore because they're all the way on the other side of town. But once in a while, he'll go over there if they need a player or someone can't show up. So I'm glad for him because, you know, I know he's made the move out to my side of town. So that's always a good thing. Okay, enough of this nut business, man. Oh, I've got something else to share with you too. It's exciting news. Okay, 2/3 cup. We got that going. Okay, we'll just put that in there. We'll get the flour going. And I think I had this all together, but now I can't remember what's, I think the egg, the cream cheese, the sugar. Oh, this is where the vanilla goes too. And now it goes in the cream cheese thing. Okay, and we might do a little maple syrup over here. I forgot about that. Okay, do I have the salt? A little bit of salt in our streusel. So we've got 8 tablespoons of butter. Let me chop this up. We'll get that going with the brown sugar. Tillamook butter, local. That's what I'm doing here. Tillamook butter, loco. Sorry, some of these nuts, okay. I guess I didn't chop fine enough. There were some big chunks there. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of slice this up. Let me get the brown sugar in there. Gonna get the brown sugar. Do I have this right? Yeah, brown sugar. Put that with more than a half a cup. Or no, 2/3 cup. Okay. I love making a streusel. Cinnamon streusel. Cinnamon, pecan streusel. Okay, we're gonna add in a little bit of salt. Okay, there we go. A little bit of cinnamon here. Half a teaspoon may be good. But I wouldn't put any more than 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna do just a little more because I don't think that was enough. That's probably more of a teaspoon. Okay. We got the salt, we got the cinnamon. Okay, we got the pecans chopped. Those will be later. So let's get our butter in here. This will be so much easier to kind of blend in there if they're in little pieces. Yes, I didn't get the food processor out for this. Sometimes when it's just one thing, I don't take the time. I tell you the truth, you can call it lazy. I call it, it's not as convenient for me to lug out the food processor. I think I have to have it in a better spot where I don't have to climb on a little step stool for it. All right. Get this going here. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna make strudel, or mash up the butter and the flour, sugar, cinnamon, brown sugar mixture. Okay, I'm just gonna continue to mash this. This will take, probably about 5 minutes. So I'll do the old, I'll see you in a few minutes and I'll show you what it is, how it turns out. Okay. Because like I said, you don't want to watch 5 minutes of me just doing this, like it was chopping the pecans. So I'll be back. Okay. I kind of got the strudel done with the sugar, the butter, the flour. Now we're going to add in some of the nuts. This was about 2/3 cup. Okay. I think I might have to adjust my recipe a little bit because this is a lot. Okay. But we're going to put it in the middle and we're going to put it on top, but it still seems a lot. So I will adjust that, my recipe here. Because no way do you need all of this. Okay, we're just going to put this over here for a moment so I have more room. Now we're going to do the cheesecake, or not the cheesecake, but the cream cheese portion of it. So we got 1 8-ounce of cream cheese, 1 cup or 8-ounce, 1 package of cream cheese, 8 ounces. And that is, how much is that? Man, I really can't see my own writing. I think I'm gonna have to wear glasses all the time, get better glasses so they don't glare. Okay, about 1/3 cup of sugar, a little bit of vanilla, about a half a teaspoon. We're gonna do an egg. Hopefully I don't get the shells in here because this thing cracked. And just a little squirt of salt. And then we're just gonna do a little splash, I don't know, about a teaspoon of maple syrup. I thought that would go really good for this pumpkin swirl. I'm just gonna use the hand mixer for this. So guess what we're making? We're making pumpkin cream cheese bread with a maple, no, I'm just gonna say with a cinnamon brown sugar strudel. Okay, we're gonna really whip this up. You know, one thing I've noticed about farm fresh eggs is that I think the yolks are really, really good. Lots and lots of vitamins, and they're more yellow than the store-bought. Okay, I'm just gonna whip this up a little more. I think I did it. Boy, that was a lot. So it's only, about 3 minutes or so. Especially if you don't put it on that high. I'm kind of glad Chris is gone because I'm making a mess and a lot of mess to clean up. So we are going to start with making our pumpkin loaf. So we have, this has got to be, I'm thinking I'm almost thinking I used the wrong flour for the strudel because it just seemed like an awful lot. I'm gonna measure this again. Okay, where's my measuring? Okay, here we go. Because you guys, you know what? When you're unsure, start over. I'd rather start over than waste all this stuff. Okay, that's about a cup. So I guess this is right. It's about 1.5 cups of flour. I don't know, that strudel was too much. I've done this before, so I'm not sure why it is so much, but anyway. Okay, my flour is done. So what do we do? Cake mix, dry ingredients. We're gonna add the 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So we're gonna add that in here. We are gonna add in our cinnamon. I am going to say about 1/2 teaspoon. We're gonna add in a little bit of nutmeg. So yeah, this is kind of like pumpkin spice. I used my grater for another recipe. my planer. I don't want a lot of nutmeg, so about 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, that's enough. Then we're gonna put in a little bit of ginger. No more than 1/4, no more than 1/2 teaspoon. And then we're just gonna use a dash of cloves. Boop, boop, that's about it. Just enough to give it some flavor. Okay, I'm gonna stir that in here now. All right. I don't think I added any salt to this, did I? Just gonna add in a little bit of salt. No more than 1/4 teaspoon. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start mixing everything together now. We have 4 tablespoons of butter. I am going to just soften this up just a tad. Okay, I'm gonna add my butter in. Get the butter off the spoon. I like getting everything, you guys. Because look at that. Look at that little butter that wouldn't have gone in here. Okay, then we're gonna add in our sugar. So how much sugar did I say? 2/3 cup of sugar. Oops. Then we'll add in our egg. Very well. Okay, we're just going to let this go till it gets a little fluffy. And I don't have a spatula. I'm going to use this little one. Okay. Go. Then we're going to add in our 1 egg. Got to get my little garbage bowl here. My bowl is cold. Tell you, my house is just not very warm. Because, you know, I don't like a warm house. I don't want to put my house at 72. I'll be in a tank top. Okay, maybe that'll combine itself. Then we'll add the pumpkin puree. Just want to make sure this gets a little more fluffier. There you go, get in there. Okay. Now it's happening. It's getting fluffier now. So, what's your favorite thing to do over the fall holiday? Getting ready for Christmas. I can't believe you gotta go Christmas shopping so early. Man, I remember as a kid, you could go Christmas shopping like 4 days before Christmas and still find stuff in the store. Okay, we're just gonna add in our pumpkin puree. Get that combined in there. By the time I add the flour in, you don't want to over mix it. Oh yeah, that's a cream cheese mixture. Oh my gosh, you know what? You guys, it's almost scared me. I'm looking at this thinking, wait a minute, what is this? That's our cream cheese. Oh dear. Sometimes I get so nervous doing these videos. I don't know why. Maybe because it's kind of late. It's not late, but it's definitely in the evening time. It's one of the things I don't like about fall. It gets so dark earlier here. I'm just going to scrape this down just to make sure everything gets combined and mixed together. Okay. Then we're going to add in our sour cream. This is almost making like pumpkin pie, but not quite. Okay. Then we're going to add in our flour. Now I already have my pan greased, so thank goodness for that. So we're just going to mix this in till it's combined. Here we go. Okay. So this will be a little bit thick, but it'll still be okay. I'm going to scrape it all off my beater. Because sometimes even when you bang your beater, not all the dough and everything comes off. So I like to show you the stuff that sometimes we don't always see when we watch the Food Network shows or the food shows. Because I watch them. I watch a lot of them. Okay. That's about all I can get off really right away. Okay. I guess that's about enough. So I'm just gonna kind of fold this over, make sure the bottom, sometimes the flour, some flour dries stuff. Okay, I think we're done. So I have the loaf pan here. We're just gonna layer half of it. Just scoop it in there. Okay, I think that's about enough. Boy, it looks like a lot more in there. Okay, we're just gonna kind of pat that down. See, I'm just smoothing it out. Just kind of evening it out too. Okay. Just kind of wipe it off the spatula there. Okay. I just really want to get it evened out. I don't want like a high end on one end, or it's high in the middle and, you know, sinks down around the edges. Okay. And then I'm just going to bang this down. See? Just so if, in case there are any air pockets, some of those will get out. Okay, since this is all going in the same thing, now we're just gonna blob in the cream cheese mixture. So we're just gonna scoop it in there. It doesn't have to be perfect. I know, it'll almost feel like this same amount as the batter. Now this is the tricky one because I definitely think I made too much strudel. So we're just gonna kind of scoop that on there. This will be really nice, believe me. Then I'm just going to pat it down a little bit. Okay. So here we have that. So now let's do, yeah, I just definitely made too much strudel. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to try and be very careful here. Probably could have put more. This, I tell you, at first I didn't think this was going to be enough. Now I think I should have added more batter on the bottom. Okay, we're just going to continue to pour on the rest of the batter, scoop the rest of the batter on. Sorry, I'm so focused on this. Sorry about that, you guys. Because I don't even know if I have any music playing on these videos. Definitely could have put a little bit more on the bottom, but that'll be okay. Okay, boy, I hope I greased this well enough. Okay, and then we are going to put on a little bit more strudel. Just gonna use my hand for this. Now we'll have a nice little crunchy top. I think this will be great for a little snack, even for your Thanksgiving holidays. And I've got my oven heated at 350 degrees. And this will bake let me see, how much time did I give this? Yeah, about 350 degrees, and you'll want to put it in there for at least 45 to an hour, 60 minutes. Check it at 45, depending on. My oven is not, it doesn't heat. It takes a little bit longer. Okay. There we go. We've got pumpkin with a cream cheese and a cinnamon, brown sugar cinnamon streusel. I think it'll be good. So this you can save for your other baking or whatever like that. Just cover it up, put it in a container, cover it up, put it in the fridge, and it'll last for at least a few days, 5 days or more, because it's just brown sugar, flour, and butter. So yeah, if you put it in the fridge, it'll last a little while. So I'm gonna clean up this mess. So thank you for being in my little kitchen, but I'll see you right back here when it's all done baking. Okay, thanks. Okay, well, I'm done with the pumpkin cream cheese with a pecan streusel. I think that's what I'm going to title this recipe. Anyway, look at that. That little ribbon of cream cheese there. This bread is moist, full of that lovely pumpkin flavor. Oh, yeah. This is good. Okay, you can check out this recipe and all the other recipes over there at Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen on my YouTube channel, or go to the website. So thank you for being in my kitchen, and keep gathering around the table with family and friends. Pumpkin cream cheese cake, pumpkin cream cheese bread with a cinnamon pecan streusel. Okay?